That's it. YouTube, Desire Theo, reaction video. Let's get it popping. Let's hop hopping.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
6 black men versus 1 secret white guy.
I'm black.
Uh-huh.
I'm black.
I'm black.
I'm black.
Yep.
I'm black.
Yep.
I'm white.
We rocking with Mark because Mark rocking with us. My man got the 2 braid. Oh no, he messed with the black women. I see the way his hair is braided. Yeah, he got a chocolate queen back home. He got that white lab. One of them is a lot. Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
For sure. Now,
For sure.
one quick question I gotta ask.
Here we
Are there
go.
any other like Africans or anybody with like any like Afrocentric ethnicities?
My dad has Nigerian in him.
Okay.
What tribe? Do you know what tribe?
I mean, don't we all really have like African in us if you go way back?
Actually, I don't, but my mom's Ashkenazi Russian Jew, and then my dad's literally like a mutt. He got
Nigga, you are logic. Stop it.
Nigerian, all the way
Rosebud.
from Asian to, he's literally mixed with everything.
My man think he one of them Afro rappers. See, he's like, comment. See, you gotta work with it, Turk with it, hurt with it, never change your flow, Mark with it.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
You trying too hard, bro. For sure, for sure.
Anyone else?
Nope, just black.
Y'all got nicknames?
Well, Rosebud is actually my street name. My real name's Riley.
My name is Fitzgerald. That's like the full first name, but then Fitz is like the nickname people call me by.
Fitz, okay.
Fitzy. Yeah, sometimes they do Fitzy. Sometimes they be doing Fitzy.
Busy?
I think my strategy was to kind of just be black.
I'm not gonna lie, when you said fits, I thought it was because you had tough fits on, you know what I mean?
That too.
You can't even see him. What you talking about? man?
Look at him with his Hawaiian shirt. That man, no, he definitely had to be around black people because why would he be coming on the show? He had to like grow up around black people, has a black girlfriend, something. Ain't no way they let this man on with this hairy ass arm. He is the first primate.
That too. I mean, if you could see, you'd probably be able to tell that I got a tough fit on. You
That wasn't even funny.
Can we all say what we wearing and everything?
see, you'd probably be able to tell that I got a tough fit on. You
That wasn't even funny.
Can we all say what we wearing and everything? I got a skeleton all red, varsity jacket, cargo
Bro, you
pants
know
on the
what's crazy?
side. What's up?
we matching right now. I'm not wearing the skeleton fit, but I got like red.
You got Air Forces on?
I got Air Forces on.
No, you crazy. You feel me?
You crazy, boy.
I could dap you up right now. I wish I could dap you up right now. But
Wait, what type forces y'all got on?
So I got the Air Force ones with like the little.
Hey, you heard the
black
way he
stripe on it.
talked?
Okay.
That wasn't even funny. That nigga, yeah, he grew around black people.
yeah, half black, half white.
He got that
Right.
black
Oh, I
suit.
see where you going with
You
that.
said I did
You
it.
said half black, half white.
Half black, half white. You feel me?
No cap, I used to wear some Pumas that were half black and half white because
Okay.
of that my whole life.
My strategy for today was to figure out who's safe rather than figure out who's the mole right off the bat. We're the brothers. You feel me?
Who here
Okay.
knows what the smell of a hot comb on a head?
It stink. It stink real bad.
What?
I don't know. I never had to experience that because my sister is much older than me, so she didn't have to go like through it while I was growing up. And also, I'm a dude. They usually don't do that. That's usually like for females. So I don't. That one, I could get eliminated because I don't really know what it smell. I probably smelled it once. Does it stink? It probably does. It's metal and hot, so it would stink.
Are some prominent songs that you're gonna hear at a family reunion?
Oh, they
Ooh.
played a lot of blues. Marvin Seed, Bobby Blue Bland. Then when
Nah.
they got drunker.
When it got drunk, right? He grew up around black people. But you can tell who grew up around black people and who is black. It's a very distinguished tone of how they talk.
It was Tupac and
Oh, look at that shit, God.
His vocal
We didn't really listen to Tupac.
inflections, like it kind of made me think of, Straight Outta Compton, the movie. Maybe it felt too black,
Ah, you onto something, Jay?
for a second.
Yeah, I grew up on classic rock from my mom's side, and then
That's
I grew up
true though. Like they'll try harder to like I don't know to emphasize than just naturally. It's like I said, it's how it comes out. Pause. It didn't feel natural with that.
on Motown from my dad's side. So anytime, summer vacation in the backyard with my nana, she'd be playing all Motown. My pop-up and nana be dancing, slow dancing to it, telling them, sit your ass down.
Contestants will now vote for who they think is white. Contestants. Well, I don't know why I said contestants. I'm gonna see if the white guy get a decent amount of votes.
Everyone has
black?
one person that's suspicious of them.
Oh,
So we nowhere, basically.
hey.
All right.
If you ain't
so I'ma
suspicious,
start
are you
off
really
with the
black?
theme song. You finish it. We're brothers.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five. Why didn't throw in like, this is what they should have did. Threw in like black men and women and one white guy, one white woman, right? And then get the white woman from Indiana with acrylic nails. She's like overweight. Girl, stop playing. Period. Period. I ain't never doing that again. My bad, y'all.
Me growing up half black, half white, there's certain songs that they sang that I honestly didn't know words.
It's because your white mom didn't want you to. It's funny because it's always, you could tell how if someone that's mixed, if they really like grew up like with black knowledge, it always comes down to the parent. Because if it's a white mom is not gonna allow any of that shit in the house. She's not gonna allow black shows, rap, none of that. But the white dad would. White guys are just a little bit more, they like that. They chill like that. White women, they become Karens. White guys become Chads. They become sexist, right? And sexism is not good, but they're not gonna be racist sometimes. Like 20%.
By word, what to say.
In the movie ATL, Rashad.
I have not seen ATL, so I wouldn't really know. I know T.I. in it.
In his daddy's house. Since what age?
And the reason I haven't seen ATL is because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all in a little bit. Let y'all in now. I don't really mess with like, whenever there's an all black like lead or cast in a film or TV show, a lot of times it either has to do with like drugs, like the monopoly of the street world or entertainment. And I get tired of that's really a lot of the shows. Like you look at Power, Empire, Snowfall, and there's more. They always deal with either them being in a gang, drugs, or like being in the music industry or like athletic industry. It's like, I want to see niggas going in space. Can we have that? Can we have an all-black a Harry Potter film? Like, that's what I'm saying. I want to see like not the stereotypical settings, like something a little bit more. That's the reason why I haven't watched a lot of like the you know, old school like black films. I watched Friday though, and I watched Juice. I watched Woods. I watched those, but like I'm not trying to see, you know, niggas just be that. Like we're much more than that. Come on, you know, Black History Month. Oh, nobody else seen ATL.
It's a famous line, y'all. You gotta know that.
I ain't gonna cap, I ain't even know the answer to that one.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's complete this song. That boy got
Stretch pants.
That boy got
Stretch pants.
What is that?
I got one.
Anybody know what it is when you say you put your
That boy got stretch pants. I probably heard that before. Y'all suck being black, man. What is this? What? You got white boy confused. I mean, he gonna be confused regardless, but you even, you know, he like down, he like, are y'all black?
foot in something?
To cook it real good.
Me and your mama whipping it up.
That food is smacking.
I was listening so intently on voices, because you ever been on the phone with like telemarketer? You can tell it's a black person on the other side, so you throw out little hints, you know, while you're talking. Like, oh yeah, we cool. I was trying to catch that.
Call and response. Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Who said that?
Brevin.
Jay.
I'm suspicious of everybody else over here.
Now all black people
Well, they not. Yeah,
don't go to church.
yeah.
But they
That's
know
what-
this.
This is true.
I mean-
what flavor
That's true. I know it because everybody else said.
Kool-Aid was y'all favorite growing up?
Red.
Red. Mm-hmm.
I like grape.
You mean purple?
Yeah, that's kind of suspicious.
That's both sides right there.
He's half white. His mom called it the correct terminology. Give him a second. Ain't his fault that y'all Negro mothers didn't correct you.
Because where I'm from, we go by colors. We don't go by that. What you just said.
Wait, hold up. Why is that crazy? Because grape and purple are exactly the same thing.
I mean, we used to call Welch's grape soda.
I don't know. It's just where I'm from. We go by colors. We go by colors.
Grape Kool-Aid.
It's more so. It's more so based off who parent didn't correct them. Because the correct terminology is grape, not purple. I call it grape because I grew up in a household where my mom like, you're not gonna be a statistic. So hey, that's not always. You see, it's already happened within the function. We already getting disconnected.
Not purple. Red flag.
He was trying to come at me about the grape, but honestly, that I grew up with a bunch of friends and we all called it that.
Yeah.
How you make your Kool-Aid?
You pour the sugar till the ancestors say stop.
No, that's how you get diabetes. I put 10 in, 10 scoops. Maybe 9. That's too much. We ain't trying to die. It still give it the flavor, but you ain't trying to. No. That man was really feeling that.
In the summers, it was either if you were outside or inside, you had to pick, right? Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
when
okay.
I'm running in and
Yeah.
out.
up and inside your house, you know? So y'all
He
y'all
just
feel
grew
that?
up with black
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't let that good air out.
When it comes to black women from the 90s, who do you think of off of it?
Nia Long. I'm trying to. I can't really think on the feet of black women from the. I probably will go Nia Long. Was Gabrielle Union in the 90s? She still is fun, but God, I remember that scene in what was that movie with Jet Li? And they was like Jet Li and DMX, and there was a scene where she was stripping and her booty. Calm down. You getting a little too happy.
Long.
I'm gonna say Halle Berry.
Damn.
Halle
I'm
Berry.
gonna say
Halle Berry didn't really mess with the chocolate man though.
she was a rapper.
Missy Elliott? Queen Latifah?
Wow.
Queen Latifah?
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody? I've never heard someone say Raps. Hey yo, props to him. I forgot all about Rhapsody.
Or the sister from.
Wait, you can't take 2, dog.
You taking forever.
Goodness, somebody gotta help me out with this. Shotty from like Black Panther, who was the queen. You feel me?
Oh, Angela Bassett.
Yeah, I know her name, but you gotta know
Angela
her.
Bassett.
There you
Angela
go.
Bassett.
There we go.
There we go.
All
There we
right,
go.
all
I
right.
think a Whitley from a different world. I can't remember her name.
You like it
Old girl
because
from a different
she
world.
light skinned.
Growing up watching this is Raven Simone, Tyra Banks from
Tyra
the Runway
Banks?
Show. Is that 90s?
Tyra's from the 90s.
I was sitting back watching them being like, sheesh. You know what I'm saying?
They all crumbled a little bit. Who getting the vote out? Get Jay out of here. He ain't even talking the most. Notice how he's like the least one talking? It was the Kool-Aid. It was the Kool-Aid. Hey, listen, go back to your mom and tell her she did a horrible job.
Jay
I'm-
Show.
My homeboy I was matching with is gone now, bro. Like,
I
When it
don't
comes to being black men,
air quotes, they can see you.
microaggressions, let's talk about it.
Ooh.
I got you right
Let's see if Jay gonna find
here,
it.
man. I went to a PWI. Man, I
Predominantly all white. I kind of figured that out of higher learning which whites account for 50%. Was Indiana Tech like that? DePaul isn't like that. But was Indiana Tech predominantly white? Well, was DePaul predominantly white? I used to fuck only niggas, so I don't really know. I couldn't really tell.
be chilling in the corner. There's only 5% of us, but somehow they find a way to take a picture of you for the dang
Diversity. Yo.
for the diversity, right? I'm like, they
Yeah.
only 5%. I gotta give them credit though, cause like finding us is gonna be a little bit tough, but like they found a way regardless.
I ain't even gonna lie, Loke. I'm real lost. We from the streets. I ain't even get that far, like college and shit like that.
Hey, we all got a different journey. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the low key racist thing.
Yeah.
Like, not like
You're so
Yeah.
well spoken. Wow. Why wouldn't I be? I'm a grown
for a
man.
black guy, you're so well spoken.
Yeah.
You peep game.
You
walk
talk
down
white.
the street, right? And a white folks see you. The first thing they do when they see you or acknowledge you, they fold.
That man said, hey, y'all feel at home. That said, folks. I'm like, some of y'all like, what did he mean, folktale? What does that mean, folklore? What is folks? It's ops. You catch you lacking, you're black. All right, Cindy, say your ass off the street. Your white, skinny, bony ass.
Their lips, like, and nod their head down, make that weird
Or they
face.
give
You
you
know what I
hella
mean?
space on the sidewalk or even step in the street.
You talking about when they do this? That's the signature. Like, that's the only thing I wish that I had with white people is just because it looks so effective. Just, how you doing?
Or clutch their bag.
My lips too big for that.
Yeah, clutch the bag. Or
Take the next elevator.
Yes. All of that.
He
All of
picked
that.
hella room in the elevator too.
Stare at you like you ain't supposed to be here. What was one of y'all favorite movies growing up? You feel me? Like
Why he switch it, huh?
basketball, Don't Be a Menace. I mean, what did y'all watch?
I like New Jack City.
Come on, guys. Why he switched the subject? Because he doesn't understand because he white. He's not gonna get that. Y'all gotta pay attention. He changed the subject. Come on. You know what they should have did so we could play along? They should make it all just dark. Just make it pitch black. And then that way they just talk. That would have been a lot better. Because I want to play along with them. Because I instantly know who it is. Because of skin tone. Come on.
City. Like,
That was all right. You from New York,
yeah,
bro.
OD. So you already know. Like, I am my brother's keeper, and that's some real shit. So
I'll tell you what, man. I watched the first Power Rangers movie like twice a day for like the first 4 years after it came out, man.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Power Rangers. What season? What season?
Oh, Mighty Morphin.
Mighty Morphin. Facts.
Hard is hard. It is.
I watch anime too. I'm not
Oh wait,
gonna
you
lie.
watch anime?
I
What
sure
you
do.
like? What you like?
One Piece, Dragon Ball. I would say Dragon Ball Z. You know, I've never seen a non-black person watch One Piece. I don't think they exist. Every time, the only time I hear about One Piece is from Negroes. I don't hear from no one else. I don't hear from white people, Latinos, Asian people. I don't even think Asian people even like One Piece. It's just like they give something to the brothers, and that's what they did. The monkeys.
Dragon Ball Z for sure is a gateway.
Nah, y'all, Naruto. Come on, like.
Don't laugh at me, but I love the Disney Channel original.
I love me some
No,
Naruto.
that was good.
Hey, let's watch a Disney channel. Boy.
Y'all know about that Static Shock though. Come
I
on.
was literally just about to say.
Nah, I'm saying superhero,
Static Shock.
I met his voice actor, bro. He was,
You did?
Phil, my dude is
Oh,
cold.
Phil
dope, bro.
Lamar.
He voices
He
every single
voice?
black, every single black,
He
every.
Yeah.
ain't Samurai Jack.
He's
Man's
black.
got
Yeah.
range,
Yeah.
bro. He's
Yeah.
got range.
All right, I got a question because I feel like we just gonna be like
We gonna be vibing, man.
too much, yeah, right?
I got y'all after this. Even if you white, we gotta tap in for real.
Hey, you have to.
Yeah, you be like.
But okay, so
Why does it bother you?
you didn't have to point that out. Bro. Okay, so in regard to dating and whatnot, my first girlfriend, she ended up being a Russian girl, and my dad was he always used to throw hints like, "Hey, man, you know, she's nice and all that stuff," and like he would never say it, but I knew like the upbringing he had, he dealt with a lot of racism stuff, so he kind of had like the hesitance for like those type of relationships. Did your parents or family members like say, "Hey, like"?
I mean, my mother was from Shreveport, so she used to be on that. And she was older when she had me. She was already like in her late 50s, so
Okay.
Damn.
I wasn't playing with none of that really.
I don't think my parents ever they just want me to love who I love, but at the same time, I think there's always that underlying, like,
Yeah.
we would love for it to be a black woman.
My mom 100% would not care if I dated a white woman, but deep down she'd be like, I wish she was a sister. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. You want, because like part of like, especially part of being black, you want to be able to connect with someone instantly without having to tell them stuff. Like they just get it. Like anything, you come home from a bad day, some bullshit, racism happens. You don't even have to explain it. You just say one sentence and they instantly get it. And so I get why people want to date within their race, because it's just that instant connection.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was actually the same for me. They never said don't bring a white girl home or anything like that, but I definitely know how it would make them feel if I was to bring home a sister, for sure. Like, oh shoot, like you're with somebody who understands you,
Right.
who can understand what you go through in life as a black man on the day-to-day
Yep.
basis, from the microaggressions to the ridiculous racism in your face.
My people were cool, whatever. Like I'm cool, whatever too. But like, I appreciate a sister, like, because she understands me and I don't have to explain myself.
Come on, it gotta be Jay. He changed the subject. Get Jay out of here. It's gonna be a tie, isn't it? Is Jay gonna get one? It's a tie.
Tie
Yeah.
between Rob and
Y'all let Jay get out. My man got hairy arms and a Hawaiian shirt. He got 2 Native American braids. I didn't want to say the other term because that feels wrong. So I'm gonna say Native American.
Brevin.
Y'all hit that sigh of relief.
Okay, I'm Brevin. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, like I said. I didn't have a traditional
There's one more round after this.
upbringing as far as like dating a lot of different people, because I am a queer black man, but it took me a long time to get there.
Kinda figured.
But as far as home life, I had 2 parents, 2 older
I
brothers.
think that would save him, because like bringing up his he's gay is more problematic in the black community than in the white community. Like I feel like not as many white people are gonna give a shit if you're queer versus like black people. So I feel like bringing that up should save him. But are they gonna catch that? Is the question.
Little sister, super close. Yeah, this is hard. I don't know. I'm black,
Pause.
y'all. I'm black.
My name Robert. I go by Rob.
Oh, I thought his name was Jay. Oh no, good job.
South Central LA. We bounced all around. It was just me
Listen
and
to
my
that
mother,
voice.
3 sisters and 2 brothers. I've been in and
2
out the
brothers?
streets. Not too much school, and that's pretty much it.
Come on, guys, get Rob out of here. You know it's Rob.
When it came to Brevin, it seemed like he was privileged, and I relate more to struggle, hearing some of the things he was saying.
Nigga, he said he was gay. He said he was queer. Did you not hear that? How are you privileged for being queer in the black on, Gabrielle Union. I don't think it's Gabriel, but I couldn't say grab. Fuck it.
It kind of like made me think and like second guess.
In my brain, I was like, this is probably just like one of those cases where he could be white and he's just a product of his environment.
Brevin, you can't vote.
I appreciate the try, bro.
It looks like we are tied again.
Wow, what?
Guys.
Rob, just because I think I heard everyone else speak a little bit more.
I
Exactly.
also voted Rob. First of all, you know, I'm just gonna say that like the environment he grew up in, you know what I'm saying? I think that like, you know, that's just a case where he could like relate to a lot of like black people's struggles, you feel me? But he might not be like black in and of himself.
I voted for Brevin to get out. Not because Brevin necessarily said anything bad, but it was more so because of when Rob was talking. I felt like I was listening to one of my cousins talk.
Y'all let the white man dupe you. Where's Dr. Umar when you need him? This is crazy.
Sounds like he's from South Central for sure.
Yeah, doesn't mean he's black though, because he's from South Central. You could be anything from South Central.
Not a whole lot of white people down there. So.
But there are white people. You said not a lot, but there are white.
I'm gonna say he stays.
Rob Black, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a fact. Rob Black, he sound like people from out.
Gabriel reminds me of like someone that grew up around black people and they say you weren't black enough. So now he's trying so hard to be black. That man he's tatted up. He's saying folks. That man, you listening to Taylor Swift on your days off.
No way. So no offense to you, Brendan, but you gotta kick rocks.
Yeah.
I hear it in Brevin's voice too though. Like, that's the thing.
I hear it in both.
I hear it
yeah.
for sure.
But Rob, like, I feel like I could say certain things to Rob and he pick up on it quick. If I say certain things to the other, it's like, is you gonna really relate or?
Yeah. You know, I
No
think
disrespect.
that
What does hit and lick mean?
No, guys. Don't let him sway you.
Take me away.
Yeah, Rob sound like he know good catfish.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I got voted out. I feel that a lot of times I've felt that I'm too white for the black people and too black for the white people.
I feel you, bro.
But it's okay. It's all
It's feel you. I feel you, bro. And I feel like Gabriel went through the same way, and he went the opposite way. He's trying so hard to be
I
black.
think the mole is still in the box and you want to continue
Hurt my
playing
neck.
the game. Raise your hand.
No, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why
what
would
are
you-
you doing?
why would
what
you-
are you doing?
I knew I wasn't gonna get eliminated.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just came in like I was gonna win. Really, I already said I was gonna win. So.
Anybody else got a question? All right.
I like that Markiplier, man.
Hey, so let's make things a little bit spicy, you feel me? What's like one critique or what's one thing that you think like black people could be like doing better in? Or like a hot take about like black
My God, this might get robbed.
people in, you know, our community and stuff like that.
Since the beginning of the U.S., with the obvious mistreatment of black people, a lot of information pertaining to being able to further us as a people has been withheld from us. And more so recently, the information has been normalized to be pushed out, and this generation is really doing a lot to make sure that we are as gamed up as possible with all the tax information, with all that stuff, so we can no longer have those continuing circumstances of not having the information to be able to financially evolve as a people. And I think that's dope. But I also think that people need to really be on their P's and Q's with that stuff, because the more we sit around and don't go after this information, the more our situation continues to remain the same financially. Even though we spend some of the most money in the U.S., it never stays within the black community.
The game banging.
Yeah.
That gotta stop.
Elaborate on that.
Well, it's no point in game banging.
He's right, but he picks the most generic answers.
I mean,
Gang banging? This man's talking about financial well-being for generations to come. You gotta stop shooting each other, which is true, but like,
if you think about it, you game banging, and then it got so bad where you know everybody that run black in prison is together. Even if you from the enemy side, the op side, or anything, So if you go to prison, so if I supposed to gangbang, shoot somebody,
What is he talking about? What is?
and if I get caught and I gotta go to prison and get along with the people who I just slid on, it don't make no sense, and there's no money involved.
What?
I feel that.
What?
So it's
What?
That's the first thing.
That doesn't even correlate.
Don't be so quick to buy Gucci, Prada, Louis. Like, I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
one to speak myself. I got Ricks and Subi on, but at the
No,
same
but
time,
no,
like,
Rick and Suvi got to be the FUBU of the jewelry.
when the
What is
homies
Rick and
as a
Suvi?
brand, you should be.
That's
going
like
to
two
go buy
brothers.
That, you know.
I feel like a critique is just my little brother is he's
yeah.
at a HBCU, a small one in
Oh.
Oklahoma, and nothing against like the school or anything, or the people who's around, but I feel like the ideas and like the mindsets that he's been around from his early childhood and whatnot, because have been just like not open-minded to new possibilities, opportunities.
I agree with
are out
that.
there. We just got open-minded to it and try to figure out what works for us.
This might be on the fault of like the media, but I think sometimes we over sensationalize like our pain, and I think that there's so much more to like the black.
There's so much slave films. To be honest, though, those are probably not even made by white people. That's probably made by black people. That's probably made by like Jewish people or something.
Community, whether it's joy or like having a good laugh or something. Like there's just so much more to us than like the pain that we go through.
Yeah,
and
and
I
that's
think
one of the
that
reasons
needs
why
to
I
be,
don't watch those films,
shown
because I just feel
more,
like
our
it's.
movies, our TV shows.
Yeah, I agree.
Talk about like.
Also, I think that we need to stop being. We are like one of the most homophobic people out there. I love my people, but God, the stuff my brother's gang. And the stuff I would hear, like they will say to me, because they'll see my brother, like, he's very feminine. So they will say stuff to me about my brother, and they'd be so upset. I'm like, why are you upset? Who cares what he does? He's not affecting you. We gotta stop that, bro. The homophobic and transphobia has to stop in the black community, because God, that stuff, it breaks my heart to see it.
The way you talk about things, like I think that there's just so much more to the black community than that.
I want to see black people doing goofy stuff on screen, not just being slaves,
Right.
Yeah.
Come on now, talk about it.
He's not even talking about it. He's not talking about it. And you said he knows some shit about catfish, but he don't know shit about. When it comes to anything like this, very deep, very struggle-ish issues, he talks about gangs, and y'all don't hear. Maybe it's because I know he's white, so I'm very zoned in on him. But I feel like even if I didn't see his face, I would know it's him based off the things he says. Come on, brothers. You got this. The last round. You got to eliminate him.
Or criminals, or they're gangsters, killers.
That's not even like a thing for America, but like you go to China, you go to like some of these other places, like that's all they see of us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Word. Y'all, I'm gonna be real. I think we're all good, bro.
Is there another tie? I'm glad he gone. I'm glad he up out of here. He made the horrible. Him and Buddy Boy to his right made the worst decisions.
I'm saying it happens.
Come on, over here. If you think the mole is still in the box and you'd like to continue the game, raise your hand.
That's why black women don't want us, because we can't even tell who black and white. Well, no, I can't. Y'all can't. I'm telling y'all, Ayo Jubilee, give me one of these games like this. I'm out here. I'm crushing it. I'm persuading everybody else. Got to.
All right, so that's unanimous. We're gonna end the game right then and there, okay? If the lights turn green,
why
means you voted the mole
ominous
out
music pop up?
and you all win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you all lose.
The thought popped in my head of, what if you had it wrong the whole time and the guy right next to you is the one?
3, 2, 1. It is red. That means the mole is still here. You guys can lift your blindfolds in 3, 2.
And then they two
One.
said it. The two of them said it.
What? Just hold on, wait.
That's
Rob?
Rob. That's Rob.
I'm Brevin.
Brevin? Yo, what's up, Brevin? What's up, y'all?
Big ups to you, yo. Big ups to you. Hey, yo. Of course, there's been like a couple white boys who cool, but like Not like Rob, like that was different.
My name is Robert, but
That's because you don't know niggas, bro. You hang out with Ashleys and Trevors. Stop it. There was a clear difference in how he spoke. Whenever there were some real issues about black people, that nigga said one word and that's it. And y'all never caught that. Cause y'all was so focused on like, oh bro, you cool now. Damn.
they called me Milk. I'm from South Central. I got adopted at 7 days old as a baby, like out the hospital to a black mother. So I was raised with her ever since 7 days old.
That's crazy.
My whole family was black. I didn't even know I never met the other people until I was like,
That's dope.
grown.
That's real.
My upbringing was a little strange. I was the only white kid at every party, every birthday. But I never really.
Yeah, I told you.
That never really like bothered me, I guess.
Is it hard for you to fit in with white people?
Oh, it was. It's getting a little better.
What about for black people then? Is it easier or was it more difficult to get along with black people?
Nah. I mean, that's all I was around my whole life.
I'm saying.
Jail, county jail, juvenile hall, every party, everything.
Let me say
And your whole
juvenile.
family, like, they just all accept you, because I got sides of my white family that, like, they wouldn't even hold me as a baby.
Well, yeah, because you're black. That's what I'm saying. It's easy for him because he's white, and that's why I like. It's just when he started talking about the issue, it's like it was so blaring. I'm like, guys, how do y'all not see that stuff?
I had a black dad.
Hell no. I had a good family.
Since my mom married a black man, they sat shivets for her, which basically in the Jewish community means that you're dead to me. And it's almost lone feeling that you get sometimes when you feel like you can't relate to anybody.
I was like the baby, low-key, like the youngest one.
It's crazy though when you really think about it, because I ain't gonna say it. Should I say it? It's just like people never talk about stuff like that, right? You never hear about, like, I actually did hear about that before. I heard about shivets, about how like some Jewish people don't want their child with a black person, right? And and that stuff happens a lot. But Kanye says one thing. I ain't defending Kanye. He says one thing and everyone goes in on him. But then stuff like this happens and no one says anything. It's funny. It's funny to me when you really when you actually see it. We cannot use this on the video. We cannot. Why not? Because we're gonna get canceled on Twitter. Black people cannot be canceled from Twitter. Yes, they can. Tell me one black person that's successfully canceled from Twitter. Dave Chappelle. He's still doing comedy shows. Will Smith. He's gonna be in Men in Black 10 in 10 years. Terry Crews. Terry Crews was never relevant. Listen, the point is, I understand Theo likes to play with the line, but you can't. This is something serious. You can't do that. You can't. I see where you're coming from. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Okay. Remember when Kanye West said slavery was a choice? I do. Every one black person do. How many people were genuinely mad? A couple, right? Yeah, a couple. But I saw a lot more memes than people angry about what he said. Did Adidas stop their deal with them when he said that? No. Balenciaga? No. I think the point that Theo's trying to make is the hypocrisy of people. People seem to only care about problems when it affects them or someone they know. When in reality, you're supposed to care about problems regardless if it's affecting you or someone you don't know. So I think in good conscience, we have to put this in the video. We just have to. It has to go there. Just put a mirror up to society and say, hey, you're stupid. Okay. All right. But if we do this, you have to deal with the white women. Don't worry. That's it. White women are easy to deal with. Just give them some Starbucks and it'll be okay. What?
Wow.
I don't know how y'all let this man. Good film, though. I don't know how y'all let it slide.
People have about black men.
Sorry.
Put us in a box that basically states that we're always angry or mad. There's a lot of happy black folk in the world. Like me personally, I'm happy.
We're not as monolithic as a lot of people would make us out to be.
We are bankers, we're lawyers, we're doctors. We all originated from Africa. We all, because you're further away from the equator, it doesn't matter.
Black is beautiful.
Gabriel, shut the hell up. I'm sorry. But this is a nice one. This is a real nice one. I felt like I easily figured out who I mean, obviously I saw who it is, but I feel like if they would have made like a blind version, I would have crushed that. Easily. But what do you guys think about it? Was it nice for you? Did you smile? Did I make you laugh? Did I make you cry? I usually make people cry. I'm gonna go ahead and go because I actually have to go to work in a little bit. But if you guys enjoy, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, share the comments below. Hit that bell to notify when I post next. I don't know when this is gonna come out. This probably come out Saturday because I have to work today and tomorrow. So I'll probably, if not, I try to get it Friday. If it doesn't come out Friday, it'll definitely be Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm gonna have the double upload with Last of Us. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. We don't have any games, but once some games pop out, when Resident Evil pop off, that's all I'm gonna be playing. So don't worry about it. We're gonna have some more games. It's just dry season. That's how it is. I'm gonna go. I keep saying that. I love you guys' faces. See you guys next time. Make sure to drink water. Eat your fruits and vegetables. Yeah. Peace.